Hello and welcome to Srongly, the platform where we speak truth power. We're back again. There's a video here. It says the video is for Nigeria only, and this is by somebody from I think in the West Indies. They're saying that they will kill Nigerians if they go to war in support of what the French are doing. I wonder what your thoughts are on it. I'm just gonna play it. I don't want war on African soil. I don't want any African to be fighting any African. That's my view. I wouldn't go so far as saying killing anybody, but I'm hoping that we don't kill ourselves, because if we kill ourselves, the people who are going to benefit are the colonials. So that's how I see it. But let's listen.
This video for Nigeria. Nigerians, you better be careful. You know, we as black people scatter around the world. We still remember slavery. And if you want to join with the colonizers, if there's a war in Africa, if French launch any war against Africans, and you Nigerians join it, we, the black people, I know a lot of black people, would come and kill some of you Nigerians. Yeah? Any Nigerian that support this with the French government, the colonizers, yeah? We are coming to Africa just as though people volunteer to fight in Ukraine. We are coming. We black people from the other side of the world are coming to fight and kill every Nigerian that support the French. We don't forget where we're coming from as black people. And some of you Nigerians, look at your president. Look at your whole president. But when you leave Nigeria, you go to America, you go to England, you go to Canada, you want to act as if you're so intellectual, especially try to show off an African American. When you leave, when you don't have a good president, just be careful. If any Nigerians that launch any attack on any African country, we are coming to fight. Because we want to get rid of you who try to set us back as black people. Yes, we are coming. Millions of black people gonna pour into Africa to kill out some of you. Kill both you, the French, who try to set back Africa in any shape or form. So Nigerians, you better set your government straight and don't try to set back Africa with no colonizers, because we are gonna butcher you people. Because we still hungry and upset about slavery. And if you want to set back Africans that way, we are coming. We are coming by the thousands. And you already have Boko Haram there that don't support your government. So we're gonna come. So just divert, just change up your ways. We are coming. Yes, we are coming. This is for Nigeria.
So, I can understand the strength of feeling. I don't support violence. It is not something I think we should really, sort of encourage. But it just shows the strength of feeling. I've said it again. When it comes to this Niger thing, France is taking away Ukraine uranium. They're taking away uranium from Africa, from Niger people. They're denying them access to their own natural resources to be able to provide themselves electricity, and they're using it to power nuclear stations in France. And indeed, 50% of the uranium for European nuclear power station comes from Niger. And this is unjust. This is very, very wrong. Now, whilst I don't support his idea of coming to kill anybody, I don't support that. I understand the strength of feeling that is showing here, that Nigerians should not be supporting the very system that's been oppressing Africans for so long. And sadly, of course, in Nigeria, the fact that we don't have functioning refineries is evidence that those colonials want to continue for us to be dependent on them for everything, in terms of processing our own oil and preventing us from having our own manufacturing base. So we need to really wake up about that. So again, I don't support the idea of somebody saying we're going to come to kill somebody, kill Africans and kill Nigerians. And like I said, as Africans, we should not be killing Africans. We should not. No, we should be working together. We should be doing everything in our powers to prevent any African from being killed, particularly at the behest of the proxy war that the French and the other colonials are covertly trying to engineer. We need to put a stop to that. So I understand the strength of feeling. I understand why he's saying what he's saying, but we need to be very, very clear that no African country should confront another African country and invade them in support of what the colonials are doing, which is extracting resources from Africa for free. The colonials are extracting resources from Africa for free, even from Nigeria. That is what is happening. It's covertly happening. When they pay somebody 1 billion, you think that covers the cost of everything that they're taking? They're taking way, way, way more than that. 1,000 times more. And it's hurting our economy. That is why our refineries are not working. That is what we need to really understand. So, yeah, I understand the strength of feeling there, but, I'm not so sure that making a threat is the solution. Yes, like I said, no African country should fight and go invade another one at the behest, at the request of the colonials. None. And that's how I see it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the platform where we speak truth to power. This man spoke, strongly about supporting fellow Africans, but not supporting anybody that's going to support the colonials from going into Niger and killed Nigerians for standing up for their own rights, for demanding that their own resources be used to benefit themselves. France has been taking it from 14 countries now. 3 of them have said no. Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and I think Guinea is joining as well to say no more to this. We want no part of what the French are doing on African soil, and we want our resources for ourselves. So we need to be very, very clear about that. That's what I wanted to just state. I don't know. What are your thoughts on what you just said? I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it. It's a strong, powerful thing. It's making a threat, but it's because of the colonization, the enslavement, and these are things that we're still suffering from today. I recommend this time people go and get a book called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Joy DeGroy. It's a great book. I've read it. It really touches on a lot of psychological issues that we are going through as Africans, even as we speak now. Each and every one of us. If you think you're not impacted, you're joking. We are all impacted by slavery. It has impacted our entire existence since slavery. And it is time we begin to address that. And one of the things we need to do is to stand together as Africans and not fight European wars on African soil. Very, very important we don't do that. So I understand this trend of feeling, but nonetheless, I'm not advocating for anybody to go out and kill anybody or come. No, that's not what we're saying. It's an opportunity to discuss what is said there and put it in context so that we understand the strength of feeling and the need for not only just Nigeria, but the entire ECOWAS must not wage a war against a fellow African. They mustn't, because they are going to be doing the bidding of the colonials who have oppressed us. France has taken away resources from Niger for over 40 years and not paid. France is taking money, the GDP, the earnings of up to 14 African nations, and then giving them only 50%, and they have to pay loan on their own money. It's unjust. France should be a pariah state, but you can see the injustice, and that's the definition of corruption. Taking over 500 billion a year from Africa. And no wonder Africa is not developing. No wonder Africa is impoverished. But those who are the UN and all those bodies, they pretend as though they don't see it. And that is the injustice. And that is why we need to speak up. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Srongly, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please share this podcast. I understand the strength of feeling of this man here. But nonetheless, I wonder if I could even get in touch with him and see if we can have a discussion. I'll try and see if that's possible. But like I said, what are your thoughts on it? How do you feel? For me, I believe that ECOWAS and indeed Nigeria must not invade Niger, because they're going to be doing the dirty work of the French, who have oppressed Africans for so long. Enough is really enough. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Srongly, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get the broadcast, please do share. Please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to Srongly. Subscribe, hit the red button, notification button, give us a thumbs up. So that's how you do it. One more time, please, would like you to go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Subscribe to Citizen AY, subscribe, by hitting the red button, notification button, and of course give us a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I understand this kind of feeling, but like I said, I think no, in fact, ECOWAS and Nigeria should not invade. Will not invade Niger, because they'll be doing the bidding of the colonials who are oppressing us even as we speak. So we say no to that. So please do share. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to keep it locked on. Thank you, bye for now.